Not the Tanjiro jacket. Not the Tanjiro jacket. See, those who know, they know what I'm talking about when I say the Tanjiro jacket. I had to. I had to anime guy here. Yo, what's going on, y'all? You know what's crazy about this video is when I said I was gonna make this video this weekend. Driving from the woods, shooting a true crime documentary. I said, you know what, man? Uh, they probably want to hear what I got to say about the whole Kwame Brown, Gilbert Arenas situation as they have been going back and forth. But when I was driving and imagining me making the video, um, I said I was like I say the video in my head like I'm shooting it while I'm driving my car. So I was saying like I like both of them dudes. So at the end of the day, they still got a chance to be cool because ain't nobody said nothing about nobody's family. That's what the stuff you can't come back from. And I go to the Gravity Takeout today, and Gilbert Arenas has said something about Kwame's mother. It's crazy. So, all right, I'm gonna add that at the end. So let me say my thoughts on the whole situation, right? For those who don't know, Gilbert Arenas and Kwame Brown played basketball on the Washington Wizards with each other years ago. I think during Kwame's when he came on the scene rookie season, or maybe a year after that, whenever Gilbert came on, they were friends. And the media has been saying bad things about Kwame Brown, so he just don't want his name mentioned. Period. So Kwame Brown told Gilbert Arenas, just they try to ask you something about me, just don't mention me. Period. Just don't mention me nothing at all. Just Gilbert like, all right, cool. Gilbert goes on to DJ Vlad. He does an interview. They bring up Kwame Brown name, and Gilbert said something about Kwame that was not bad. Kwame's upset because he didn't want his name mentioned anyway. And Kwame felt that the information was bad, even if the intent wasn't, which is why he said, just don't mention his name, period. So I think the comment was something like, I can't remember the comedy that Gilbert said. But anyway, that's all the information we need right now for me to just say my opinion on the whole situation. I look at everything. I look at the internet, and I saw the internet basically nobody was messing with Kwame, and it looked like Gilbert was winning. From the comments, everybody was liking Gilbert. It looked like Kwame was really mad and upset and angry inside, and it looked like Gil was just like the innocent guy, like, I didn't do this. I be doing. Say Kwame, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting back and I just like to watch society and how we view stuff and look at things. So I'm really looking at the comments, looking at how everybody thinking. And I'm just like, everything makes perfect sense to me. People like, why is Kwame mad, but Gilbert not mad? Why would Gilbert be mad? He had a really happy, successful career, retired, doing this thing, happy-go-lucky guy. Why would he be mad? Why would Kwame be happy? He's been shunned and talked about and put down for all these years and felt like he has to go against the machine. You feel like you're going against the machine. You need all the help you can get. You just need your name be cleared. And he felt he gave easy instructions. Yes, he should be the one that's mad. He should be the one when they're talking. It's not a big deal to Gil because it's not Gil's life. It's Kwame's life. And it's a big deal to him. And he asked him not to do something. To me, Gilbert Arenas won on every single point when they would go back and forth. And that's what made Kwame look brown, is that when Gilbert would ask simple things such as, you get off subject, come back, Kwame, come back. What does that have to do with me? What's that have to do with me? Gil looks like the innocent, the good guy, because you're like, what does that have to do with him? But there's one tiny thing when no one notices when Gil get quiet. And the one tiny thing, Gil can win all of that stuff. He can win every category going against Kwame. But the one category that matters the most, Gil talks so fast, y'all don't notice that he get quiet every time Kwame bring it up. And to me, this is the most crucial point. And that point was when Kwame said, but I ask you not to mention me. I asked you that. Gil will get quiet, or then he would change the subject on that one thing and nobody will ever notice. If the man gave you a simple ask and you said, yeah, everything else is smoke and mirrors. Kwame asked you, because you wouldn't know the nuances of what people are trying to do to him. He would know it's his life, so he pays attention. When it's you, you pay attention to every detail. Like me, I don't know, I'm riding in the car with somebody. I ain't paying attention to the little thing in the middle of the road. But they may be paying attention to it hard if they had a child that died and ran into the little thing in the road. It matters. Now it matters to them. Now they looking at every little tiny thing with the little railways in the middle of the road. It happened to me. So if Kwame would know about his life and he looking at your personality, you happy-go-lucky, he'd be like, you don't mess around and say something wrong. Just don't say my name, period. That's the whole conversation right there. We don't know about, you need to know about the past. We don't need to know about the shot clock. We don't need to know who made more money. We don't need to know who was the biggest scorer on the team, who carried the team and went past the ball. Everything else is smoke and mirrors. The only thing matter, yo, bro, I asked you not to say my name. You said my name, and I need putting some bad light about some trade, whatever. That's what I didn't want to happen, and you supposed to be my mans. That is the most important point right there. Nothing else matters. And from that point, all Gil had to do was say, my bad, bro. You did tell me not to mention, I'm sorry. And then that could have been that. But I think in this situation, Gil's a better speaker than Kwame. If he's not, it appeared that way because he's not upset. He's not frazzled or anything. So he made it look like Kwame is going off subject and he bringing Kwame off subject. That has nothing to do with me. But really, Gil was the one who went off subject. The subject was very simple. I just asked you not to mention me in your interviews, bro. And when you look at it from that standpoint, and one of the back and forths they had, Gil was like, no, Vlad didn't bring your name. I brought your name up. If people would have caught the first thing, that's worse. It's worse that you brought it up if Vlad wasn't talking about it. For you to admit that, because everybody missed the most important thing. He asked the man not to bring him up. That's all he did. I would have ended my video here. This is the part where I would have been like, I like Gil. I think he's funny, man. I think Gil a cool dude. I like Kwame. Y'all know I like Kwame. I like both of these guys. And I don't see them as the bad guy. So this is the part in my video where I would have ended my video saying how both guys are cool. They haven't said nothing about each other personal, family, nothing that you can't come back from. But because I didn't put this video out this weekend and today's a Monday afternoon, it appears that Gil did say something about Kwame's deceased mother. And he did it in a roundabout way to still look like the Gil innocent. Like, I ain't dish your mom for being dead. All I said was I'll buy your mom's house and sell it to another guy who said he'd piss on your mom's grave. Let's take emotions and feelings out of it. Let's look at it on a technical aspect. That was a bad move for Gil. Just on a technical aspect. We're not talking about feelings or emotions because the public was siding with Gil. The public was most of the comments was negative about Kwame. Now you done brought the public right back to feel and be on Kwame's side. Like, dang, you talking about the dude dead mom. Now you done lost your leverage because you went and said something dumb and crazy that you didn't need to say, man. You didn't need to go to that level, bro. I think that is beneath you, man. I ain't look at you as the kind of person that go off and say or do something like that, man. And at this point, I don't even know if it's salvageable now. I thought that in the future, I could see both these dudes drinking a beer and laughing and roasting each other about how they had a mix-up, and maybe they still can. But there's some people out here, especially some black people, once you start talking about their mom and their mom dead, they not coming back from that, you know? And I just think that it's a very unfortunate situation. Everything boils down. All the two, they went at it with each other on another guy's show. Then they went at it with each other, I forget, on one of their pages. 2 long conversations, arguing all of that stuff, and it boils down to a man ask a man not to say nothing, mention him in no interviews. The other man did it. And if it weren't for ego and pride that us black men suffer from, all it was, my bad, bro. I won't say your name no more. And then that could have been it. And now we talking about deceased moms and doing trifling stuff. And I just think that it makes the whole situation just look childish and really, really bad, man. I hope both these guys can find a way to get over this. I think the public feels a little bit uneasy because they like Kwame and they like Gil, and put in a situation like this. I wish everybody the best, man. I really wish everybody the best, man. Y'all, let me ask y'all something in my video. Is it lazy if a man lives by himself and he uses the dishwasher? Like, if I eat right now, just one bowl or one plate, one cooking? Is it late? Like, I ran out an entire pack of little pellets you put in the dishwasher. I'm like, yo, why am I? Why? Y'all, let me know in the comment section, man. Y'all hold it down. Much love and success to Gilbert Arena and Kwame Brown. Salute.